Morning, boys and girls. I am coming to you this morning to introduce our reading selection of the week. And since we did Henry and Mudge together last week, once again this week, just due to all the testing that we're doing, we're all going to focus on the same selection once again. However, next week, hopefully all the testing will be behind us and I will be able to start you in your own selection of the week to make sure that we're on your level and helping you grow as a reader. So I'm going to share my screen and we are going to share your Mountain View page because I want to show you how to get to our story of the week. So just as I'm going into NC Ed Cloud, once again, you would log into NC Ed Cloud in your student account like you normally do. Go to Clever. Okay, so we're going to click on our online academy. And to do our reading lesson this week, we will still be using our Journeys 2 book. We'll click on our Journeys. Okay, remember I taught you how to use the table of contents to find stories, and we are going to do a little bit of skipping around this week. So we're going to click on table of contents. We did lesson 1 last week. Remember Henry and Mudge, the first book. We're going to skip lesson 2 because we want to continue talking about dogs since we have studied Henry and Mudge and since we are doing animal life cycles. So we're going to skip to lesson 3. Make sure you're going to lesson 3. Click there. We will look at our vocabulary words. Okay, so since I will not be doing this with you live today due to the testing, I want us to look at these vocabulary words together. I will say the vocabulary word, and then I would like to give you a moment to say it out loud with the recording. Okay, so our first word this week is hairy. Your turn. Second word, mammals. Your turn. Third word, litter. Your turn. Next word, stayed. Your turn. Canned. Your turn. Choose. Your turn. Clipped. Your turn. And coat. Your turn. So it is very important, guys, before you actually start reading our selection of the week, that you do take time to read through your vocabulary flashcards. Okay, you want to make sure you understand the correct meaning of the word and how it's being used in our text. For example, as we look through this a little bit together, I'm going to show you, for example, when you thought of the word litter and you thought of the word coat, you may have been thinking of a different meaning for that word. So let's turn the page. Okay, so up here we find our definition for litter. So it's not the litter like leaving trash outside after a picnic, but it is this definition. Litter. These puppies are different colors, but they are from the same litter. So this type of litter means a group of animals, such as the puppies, that are born at the same time. We also mentioned the word coat. When you first read the word, you may have thought of a coat that you would put on when it's chilly or rainy and you need a coat for extra protection. However, look down here in our box. Let's see if that was the correct meaning. Coat. This fox has a thick coat that helps it keep warm in the winter. So notice it's not the type of coat we were talking about, was it? This type of coat is the fur covering of an animal. So as you finish looking through all your vocabulary words, and remember, you can always have it read to you, okay, which I always recommend on Monday when it's our new selection of the week. Then you're going to be able to skip over to our selection of the week, okay? Dogs. Our essential question, what do pets need to be healthy and happy? So as you read through this informational article about dogs, be thinking about what are the things that this particular animal needs to be healthy and happy. This is nonfiction since it's informational text. And I just want to remind you that because it's nonfiction, it can be a little bit trickier. But that is why it is okay to click on those sound bubbles and have the selection read to you, okay? So I want you to read it carefully. Please make sure that you read the question in color up at the top because that is part of the reading. And then the sound bubble below answers that question. Okay, so on page 76, you will read, what kind of pet is this? And then you'll find the answer. Okay, so as you go through the text, you will see, as I said, a question that you need to read first, and then you need to read the answer. So I hope you enjoy reading about dogs today, and tomorrow, hopefully we can meet together in person and do some more with this selection. Happy reading!